There's a new crypto miner that makes $240 a day. No exaggeration, and it doesn't mine some weird coin. It mines the second biggest cryptocurrency when ranked by CoinMarketCap. Yep, that's Ethereum. Previously mined with graphics cards, GPU mining, but that's all going to change here shortly because this new Ethereum ASIC miner is the most powerful and most efficient Ethereum miner ever. And it's made by the biggest company that produces ASIC mining rigs, purpose-built machines, application-specific integrated circuit miners. These custom computers, quite literally, are only built for mining and really mainly just mining a specific coin, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. So today we're going to be looking at the latest Antminer from Bitmain, the profitability, how long it'll take to break even, and everything in between. Again, this isn't like the Linzhi ASIC miner, and there's not the big lead time like the Innosilicon A11 miner, which we still haven't even seen in the wild yet. But we have a couple Innosilicon A10s here, and if you listen behind me, it's actually not that loud, but it consumes about half the electricity that the new Bitmain Ethereum ASIC miner does. So it's going to consume more electric, put out more heat, and thus be louder. But it doesn't matter because it mines at 6x the speed. 6 times the speed. 6 times more! It's like I had 6 of them over there! But it uses a fraction of electricity in comparison to 6 of those. Again, that's why it's the most efficient. So let me bring you over to my screen capture station and let's jump into the review of the most profitable and powerful and efficient Ethereum ASIC miner ever. But first, you know we're running 10 seconds of tails, the best Shiba Inu in the world and the cutest Dogecoin to ever exist. Here's a quick message from our month's video sponsor, Compass, who are aiming to become the best marketplace for the purchase of Bitcoin mining ASICs and the best place to find cheap power prices at verified mining co-location facilities around the world. Mine with Compass with our link in the video description below. My name is Vosk and you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We started this channel about 4 years ago to document my crazy journey into cryptocurrency that was kickstarted by mining cryptocurrency, specifically GPU mining Ethereum. So it's something I'm very familiar with and I've been doing for 4 years now, which is really crazy to say. But I'm not here to like brag or anything. I'm just saying that I've seen this for a little bit, right? I've been there. So let's look at the quick charts. Everybody loves these charts. ASICminervalue.com or whattomine.com are very, very popular destinations for all this stuff. If you know how to develop sites like this, please reach out. I want to make my own version, specifically because ASIC Miner Value lists some scammy resellers. But anyway, another day, another topic, right? So the A11 is the previously most popular incoming Ethereum ASIC miner that pulls over $60,000 a year, like projected, which is really crazy. Right now, the most powerful Ethereum ASIC miner that you can buy is the 750 megahash a second version, the A10. But you most commonly see the A10 Pro Ethereum miner 500 megahash per second version, and this one makes about $42 a day right now, more or less. They have models that they've increased the onboard memory, like a 6 gigabyte version and so forth, future-proofing them a bit, which I'll explain a bit more here in a second. But the fact of the matter is when you click over to sites like these and you look at the profitability charts, you consistently see Ethereum ASIC miners here at the top. And I want to address this quickly before we talk more about the Bitmain incoming Ethereum Ethash ASIC miner. A lot of people love GPUs, graphics card mining, GPU mining, right? Here's the big takeaway is without Ethereum consuming, right, paying out literally millions and millions of dollars a day in mining profits, mostly to GPUs. Well, you know, here, let me put it this way. If you take like all the graphics cards that are mining right now, about 90% of them are probably paid by Ethereum, and the other 10% go to different altcoins, alternate cryptocurrencies, and just other crypto coins you can mine. And if GPU mining Ethereum is no longer profitable, all those graphics cards are going to be coming over somewhere else, and all this GPU mining profitability will come crumbling down, which is something you really need to understand and be aware of. A lot of people want to just deny it, and they think that some project is just going to magically step up and fill this massive black hole. I doubt it, bro. But we'll see, right? I mean, nobody knows the future, and I don't know the future either. But let's jump back to the main video topic, right? And that is the new miner from Bitmain, that they're bragging or boasting that one miner is equivalent to 32 3080 graphics cards. And what it means by that is that you would have 32 of these. And let's just run some quick math. Okay, so $9.33 per this chart right now times 32 would make you $298 a day. I think that that is overvalued currently at my quick math projections, but regardless, that's what they say. Okay, 32 3080 graphics cards, and it mines Ethereum at 3 gigahash a second. 2,556 watts are consumed with this miner. Okay, this is a big boy, my friends, and it's a miner that means business. A couple years ago, Bitmain released the Antminer E3 and forever changed the landscape of GPU mining in that era, continued into this era. The Antminer E3 did not have enough onboard memory to survive its full potential life cycle, and that is because for many years Ethereum has been saying that they're moving to proof of stake and they're moving away from proof of work. Proof of stake basically replaces mining rigs with servers that run their respective blockchain. Ethereum has launched Ethereum 2.0. ETH 2.0 is a proof of stake blockchain. There are things on it called validator nodes. They get paid interest for running these nodes and running their network. It already exists, and there's literally over $1 billion worth of Ethereum tied up in it. Okay, but right now there's also still the Ethereum 1.0 blockchain. And if you don't know this somehow, Ethereum developers hate miners. They hate them. They hate GPU miners. They hate ASIC miners. They hate everyone mining their coin. This isn't some like, oh, they're gonna support the miners, grassroots thing. I mean, there's a whole like story behind this, but I'm not gonna waste your time with that today. The summary is that literally everyone who actually codes this coin currently and moving forward doesn't like miners and wants to get away from them. There's also this whole make NFTs green and whole like movement like that, which further reinforces their desire to literally burn the miners. And there's a couple other things I want to talk to you about that, but I don't want to get too off topic. Let's jump back to the actual miner, right? So this is the Bitmain Antminer E9. It's a new bull run. That means Bitmain is dropping a new Ethereum ASIC miner. They're going to produce as many of these as they can. Absolutely. They're going to make them hand over fist. They're going to sell them all, and they're going to be very expensive because they're going to be wildly profitable because Ethereum just hit another all-time high, and I absolutely believe that is not done yet. Ethereum will likely double in price here, if the crypto bull run just keeps running. It's really that simple. You look over, you want to buy like almost any miner right now. Good luck getting it from the main source. They're all selling out instantly. You look over at resellers, like we've talked about Coin Mining Central with you guys, and they sell the A11 Pro 8 gigabyte Ethereum miner for 30 grand. You look at the A10 Pro 7 gigabyte model, 13.5 grand. And guess what? They're selling out at these prices. So understand that and understand what we're dealing with. We're talking about a miner that is more profitable and more efficient and just simply better. And it will be made in a larger quantity, but that still won't matter, than the Innosilicon A11. Yeah, I'm serious. Looking at the network hash rate for Ethereum, which is basically the culmination, the sum of Ethereum miners, it continues to rise. Naturally, the price goes up. Everyone's trying to find anything that can mine Ethereum. They plug it on the network, you make some money. I got two random graphics cards, 1660 Ti and a 1660 Super sitting in my old gaming PC, right? That thing is making over $8 a day. Passive income, super easy. I mean, you're literally an idiot if you have a good graphics card and you're not mining Ethereum or another cryptocurrency right now, because you are quite literally throwing away free money, free coins. All these coins, or especially things like Ethereum, are so easy to sell for dollars or whatever you want nowadays if you don't even like crypto. But again, maybe another day, another topic. Good news though, you're unlikely to even get the opportunity to buy the Antminer E9 from the source. People are going to be lining up, down the block, down the continent, down the whole freaking earth to get this thing, because it is quite literally a money printing machine. This is a money printing machine. They're going to sell their miners to whoever they want to. Bitmain and other ASIC miners, they're shady businesses, okay? They don't have like good practices. They actively practice price gouging. They don't care about you at all. They're here to make the most money that they can, period. They're going to charge as much money as they can for this device. And guess what? Everybody's going to go and buy it up, because guess what? It's a crypto bull run. We buying everything out here, and that's just the way it goes. And everything's always a pre-order. There's nothing in stock, and that's just the way it goes. And you're like, well, Vos, you shouldn't accept that, man. Like, we got to make a change. We got to make a difference. Well, guess what, buddy? I would if I could, in the fact that I would make my own miners if I had the knowledge, the skills, the capabilities, the manufacturing power. But I don't have any of that. So we're at the mercy of these Chinese companies that do whatever they want, and they run these networks, which is one of the biggest problems with crypto mining and just really crypto as a whole, and the whole proof of work, which I love mining from a decentralized effect for your blockchain and the network, and just a simple grassroots approach in marketing. But I don't love mining rig manufacturers, because generally they're some of like the worst and shadiest businesses I've ever seen. It's unreal that things like this just can run rampant in 2021. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's video sponsor, XDC Network. And right now, their market cap is about $1 billion, but in a crypto bull run, they still could have a very long way to go, considering that they're an enterprise-ready blockchain for global trade and finance. They're looking to combine the power of public and private blockchains with interoperable smart contracts, decentralized, hybrid, liquid network. They claim to be a third-generation cryptocurrency that can do over 2,000 transactions per second, up significantly from blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are more like first and second generation blockchains. The biggest takeaway though, cheap fees. And with Ethereum gas fees quite literally burning a hole in my pocket and many others, it's pretty interesting. XDC is a staking coin, right? Proof of stake, that's their blockchain consensus mechanism. You can stake XDC, and you can also set up masternodes on their blockchain. Click the link in the video description below to learn more about the XDC network. So I pulled up this beautiful PNG to show you guys. $240 a day. That's my estimate for this miner. Honestly, I think it's a conservative estimate, and I think that, and this is based off their specs, no like weird speculation or anything like that. I mean, realistically, if Ethereum keeps running and running, and the hash rate always lags behind the price movement, and again, they're going to be making as many as they can, but we're still dealing with COVID strains on supply chains in many industries, and especially silicon, right? So some things to keep in mind. They're going to make as many as they can, but it may not actually be that many. At least not yet. It's not unlikely at all that this thing could be making $300 a day by the time it hits your doorstep, okay? But it could be less. Crypto could come crumbling down, but I don't think so. I think we're still on the big uptrend with crypto, and it's really exciting times in my personal opinion when it comes to all this stuff. And when I think, we might be done ski boys, we might be entering the bear market, and then we'll have to sit around for a couple years and wait for the next crazy bull market, I'm gonna tell you guys. But again, I just don't think we're there yet. So let's answer one of the biggest questions ever. When will Ethereum mining end? First off, nobody knows. Second off, here I have a full video talking about it, and here is a clip where I probably get to the answer that you really want to hear. So to answer and address the question, when will Ethereum mining end? You may have saw that article says late 2021, early 2022. I'd be a little surprised if it happens in 2022. I expect 2023 because Ethereum is never on time with their roadmap. So that's upcoming. You know, we worry about that later, right? But what about EIP 1559? That's right around the corner. Yeah, that's true, and it is going to reduce Ethereum mining profitability. You know, there's a lot of numbers, speculation, this and that, whatever. We can just say roughly probably 30% reduction in mining profitability, okay? So you take 30% away from $300, that's $90, that's $210, you know, basic math here. Just some stuff to keep in mind. EIP 1559 is likely to hit before these miners could hit your doorstep. But again, no one ever truly knows what Bitmain is up to. They just kind of show up, hey, we got some miners that we couldn't sell through all our connections. You want to buy them? And then, you know, you buy whatever's left. And just because something is planned to be hard forked, you know, built into the Ethereum blockchain, like say 1559, if there is an issue that arises, once that happens, they could roll it back and do other things, postpone it, cancel it. I think that's unlikely, but it's still a possibility. And it's just like the simple fact that Ethereum 2.0 as a blockchain currently exists, but then how come everything still lives on Ethereum 1.0? It's not ready. It's literally a live running testnet that pays out rewards, further inflating Ethereum, which did you know was an ICO, an initial coin offering, and they raised millions of dollars. And if you would have invested in that, you'd be sitting pretty. And there was also the DAO hack with Ethereum where they roll back their blockchain and so much for being immutable. But go ahead and preach how Ethereum is so decentralized. Hudson Jameson has stepped down from the Ethereum Foundation, and he was quite literally the only last hope at all. Anything good for especially GPU miners, and if you remember the whole ProgPow like potential, okay, gone. The voice for the miners, gone. Bitsby Trippin was on the dev call. You know, it didn't make a difference. He's a super smart guy, and he's very, you know, he can really articulate points. He could make an impact on these developers that aren't interested and don't want to listen, and simple as that. I don't mean that disrespectful to him. I actually think what he did was awesome. But the simple fact is that it fell on deaf ears. So some things to keep in mind. It's not all cherries, donuts, and rainbows, okay? That's the situation we're dealing with. This is what a real take looks like. And if you're looking for more real takes, subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know your thoughts on Ethereum mining, GPU mining, ASIC mining, or even just simply the Bitmain Antminer E9, which will be the most profitable, the most powerful, and the most efficient Ethereum miner ever. Because, by the way, they only ever really made like 20 or 30 Linzhi ASIC miners that I could uncover in my research. So quit looking for that. You're probably going to get scammed. You try to buy that. Also, watch out for scams. Scams in the comments, scam sellers on sites. I don't want to talk to you on WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp. If some dude hits you up and says, hey, dude, inbox me on WhatsApp on VoskCoin, he's lying to you. If you want to hear the truth, subscribe. I'll tell you right here. I'll see you on the next one.
Shine.